for the mandatory security requirements, which are subject to change because this is supposed to come on October 1st. But like I just mentioned, indirect resellers don't have access to the workspace where they can validate those requirements. So we do suspect that Microsoft may end up pushing this date if they do not make that workspace available very soon. In the meantime,
Question slash potential wrench in your wheels here, Alex. Is this a view or something that we have access to that we can assist with, or is this just not yet available?
This is if you are a direct CSP or an indirect provider like Sherweb, we have access to this space for our score. So we can validate if we are compliant, but we cannot validate for our indirect resellers. We have worked, but it is a good question because we have worked on something that I will mention a little bit later, and that we have devoted a full webinar on Tuesday on how we can help partners stay compliant with the Office Protect. But in the meantime, or for partners that don't use Office Protect, here are the two requirements for indirect resellers. It is not a 80-point score. It is not a percentage that you need to maintain. It is these two requirements. The first one, having MFA for all the admins that have access to your CSP tenant. So it is not all of the admin roles, but it pretty much is. So by default, you should have either the security defaults enabled on your tenant or have some sort of conditional access policies. You should be able to audit this with the security workspace whenever it becomes available. It will show you as either being compliant or non-compliant and why, like who is not compliant and how to remedy that. The other aspect, very simple in theory. You will need to go in the legal info section. And I believe I've even just added another slide on right after this to show where to go for the security contact. If you want to move to this one, yep. And you will need to see if you have a security contact right below the primary contact. If you do not, you'll need to update your company details for just the security contacts. Microsoft has a note in there that if the only thing that you're updating is the security contact, it will not re-trigger a validation. But if you have to update anything else, like if all you're trying to do is update the security contact, but it says, hey, we need to update your address or your company name is not right and all that, get ready to having to go through the whole validation process again, because Microsoft is really big on compliance now. So it means that they found something that wasn't sitting right with your account that you have to go through again. So this one is coming in again on October 1st.